I was explaining to you the other day, it's like a snap of a finger, in the grand scheme of your whole life, but it just rules everything you do. It's like if your kids don't come home from school, you have this adrenaline dump, like what the hell happened to them? Who do I got to go out there and kill? It's just if the dogs start barking at night, I jump out of bed and look for the first weapon near me so I can, go see what the hell's going on. It's like, it's just, this is kind of a funny story, but when I first came home from Afghanistan and like it was just me and my dog Sarge, I already had ADT on the house, the alarm company, and some guy from a company named Vivint, never heard of him, were going door to door, and I invited him in, and I locked the door, and I got between him and the door, and I was like, what do you want? And he's like, oh, I'm just going door to door. And I was like, bullshit. I was like, you seen the sign out there, it said ADT. I was like, what the fuck is Vivint? I was like, what are you doing here? And I had my K-bar right here, and I had a bottle of vodka sitting like within arm's reach. I took a swig of it, and I pulled the knife out, and I just thought, like, just pretending I'm shaving, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I'm like getting like really, really intense, and he's like, sir, can I just leave, please? And I was like, yeah, I think you better. So I let him go, and I guess about 20 minutes later, I called up the company, and I was like, did you have a guy in my neighborhood approximately this time going door to door? I think his name was Jeff. And they were like, yeah, and they said his last name. I was like, can you do me a favor? Could you just hook me up with the top of the line alarm package and give him the commission?
That was the greatest sale of his life right there.
I felt really bad afterwards, so it was like, but that's what war does to you, especially if left untreated.